Calamity Ganon. That could be the final time you hear that phrase, maybe ever. Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, also known as Rovio the Rabbit. Can't roll my R's to save my life. But anyway, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We are diving back in, and we are doing the final quest in DLC number 2, called the Dark Armor. So we've already been to the Day of Village Ruins, we got the journal that we read, and it gave us this description. The Evil Spirit's armor set is hidden within Farron's Sea of Trees. Find these pieces at the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria, at the bridge between small waterfalls over Floria River, and at the broken stone bird of Abara Forest. So, let's figure this all out. So, we got the 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. So, Lake Floria is here, and I would assume that these here are the 3 waterfalls. And did that say at the top of the 3 waterfalls? At the highest of the 3 waterfalls of Lake Floria. Yeah, okay, cool. So, Floria Falls, they've got the 3 waterfalls just there. So, maybe if we go to the SHODA Sar Shrine, we can crack on with this. So, basically, today is episode 100, which is nuts to think about. We've done 100 episodes on this game, and with no DLC announced, that is such a nice, solid, round number to end things off on. I think it's really, really cool. So, we're going to get this entire armor set. Then we're going to go back to each of the towns and read the extra little bits of the champion lore for each of the champions. So, Urbosa, Daruk, Mifa, and Revali. Slowly but surely remembering those properly. And then we're going to go back to our home in Hateno Village and basically see if we can sort ourselves out with whatever the picture does. So if we put the picture of all of us together up on the wall or on the table or whatever it will be, people said that something happens, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. So this should put us in just about the right spot here. I don't know if this bit here specifically will be what we're looking for. Let's see. The chest icon is going crazy, so it could well be over here. Let me get back onto some dry land, and we'll figure out the rest in a moment. Come on, up you climb. There you go, buddy. All right, cool. So, is it over here? Oh, in fact, there are loads of chests here. So, I'm fairly certain then it's got to be over here, hasn't it? So, Quarter Lake is above 1, 2, and 3 waterfalls. So, let's quickly go to there. I'm just going to put down an icon, just because I know I'm going to end up losing my bearings otherwise. Up you go. Okay, so over here somewhere is probably what we're looking for. I'll allow myself to sort of go over the top of the main waterfall. And it might be around here somewhere. Let's see. It said at the top of the tallest one. Problem is we have a similar sort of situation going on the other side as well. I believe that one... Oh, actually, no. I tell you what, that's not at the top of 3. That's only at the top of 2. Okay. So around here somewhere, there's going to be a chest. Let's get old Magnesis on the go. See what we can find. There's nothing beneath that boulder, by the looks of it. Nothing else going on here. Ah, look, there's a chest over there. Might not be the one, but at least we can roll it out, just in case. It's actually a bit of a doozy having a lightning whiz robe there, isn't it? Come on, got it. Is that the one? Is that the one? No, silver. Damn. Okay. White gold and regular yellow gold. Not what we're looking for. That's it. Nice, nice, nice. Basically just want to put so much power into it that even though it's not really going off at the right angle, it should leave the space. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's not what we're looking for. Those are regular old wooden chests. Tell you what, there was another structure like this one. Yeah, just over there. Is there anything going off over there? There's another little, like, quad of pillars. Right there. Ah, yeah. You know what? Sod's Law is actually right where we put the icon before. That's quite funny, actually. We literally had it this whole time. Brilliant. There you go. Blasting out of nowhere. Oh, no, again. No, it's not. Come on. I thought that was going to be it. Dude, please. Where is it? Gold rupee. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. We did need some dollar, to be fair. What's inside of that one? Go on. Don't be opal. Silver rupee. All right, not bad. 400 gold for that. It cost us a claymore, but still. It's doubtful, but there is one just down there as well. What's this? Oh my god, it is. Wait, let me read the description again on that. Hold on a second. Adventure log. Find these pieces at the highest of the 3 waterfalls. Oh, I guess it says at the waterfall, not atop the waterfall. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well anyway. No need to be salty, we found it. The Phantom Ganon Skull. Oh my god. Some believe this eerie headgear is inspirited. Hope dope. By a dark entity resembling the great king of evil himself. It's a rather rare find. I don't know, I was thinking inspired. That's why I was pronouncing that. There you go. Oh, actually, we probably want to keep our helmet on. But at least we've had a look at it. There you go. Good job. Right, where to next then? Let's read the quest log. So part 1 is done. The next one is at the bridge between small waterfalls over Floria River. I mean, I guess that's a... Yeah. Lake Floria. Oh, no, wait. Floria River. Small bridge. That was what it said, right? At the bridge between small waterfalls. Oh, it says between small waterfalls. Ooh. Are there any waterfalls over this way? I'm just sort of going to follow Floria River along. Yeah, no, there's a little waterfall just there and one just there. That's 100% where it is. Let me quickly bang down like a marker just there. Or in fact, let's just go to this tower. And we should just be able to fly down from it. I'm hoping that we don't get zapped. You know what I mean? We're like a lot closer to the clouds than anything else is around right now. And we've got the Thunder Helm on, which means we will attract a little bit. I've never tried this before. I wonder if it just destroys the paraglider or if it survives it. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, apparently the paraglider is like pretty chill with that. All good. All good. Right, so it said it's down here then, right by the bridge. The detector is going crazy. So if we drop down onto here and do magnesis, we should find ourselves the second chest. Whoa, okay, apparently we've ended up in the river. Not a problem. There's a couple of Hyrule bass knocking about as well. Right, magnesis then. Let's see. Ah, ha, ha. There it is. That's got to be it, surely. Is it? Does that say EX? Can't really read it. Oh, actually, yeah, I think it does. Yeah, we're good. All right, part number 2. The Phantom Ganon armor. Doesn't have much going on in terms of stats, but I bet if you upgraded that a fair bit, it might get quite strong by the end of it. Right, third and final one then. Here it is, the final part of the final quest of the DLC 2. So now we need to go to the Broken Stone Bird of Abara Forest. I don't even know where Abara Forest is. I'm guessing it's in this region somewhere, right? Or all of them inside of this region specifically. Where is it? Yeah, all hidden within Farron's Sea of Trees. Okay, Abara Forest. That should be very blatantly labelled on the map, shouldn't it? Let's have a look. We've got Damel Forest, Finra Woods. No, where is it? Abara Forest. Here we are. And it said what? A stone bird. Let's go over to this shrine, the Kukanata one, and we'll see what we can see. Where is it? Okay, so the forest is basically just here, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Abara Forest. Let's just dunk ourselves right into it. And I reckon if we stick to the path, that might fare okay. Yeah, look, there we go. So now we're on the path. It's just really hard to see anything in this weather, isn't it? Okay, Abara Forest, we're here. Oh, is there a Yiga clan nearby? There he is. Tell you what, let me get my Master Sword out. Where is it? Oh, I thought for a second there we didn't have it. Oh god, where's he gone? Oh, he's right there. That's fine. There you go, nice. 2 hits. Finito. Okay. Back to this. There's a bit of stone over there. Not really seen a great deal from that. Yeah, look, the detector is loving it over here. Let's keep looking. Yeah. Keep going. Nothing is appearing just yet. And then this puts us right on the outskirts of the Abara Forest, which is the only thing. Oh, wait. Stone bird. Stone bird. Ooh, wait. Is it here somewhere? Oh, that might be it. Is that it? Because that was the only one that was sort of like partially broken. Oh my god, it is. Here it comes, everybody. The final piece. And I think the weather just cleared up then as well. Some believe the Greaves are inspirited, I can't say it, by a dark entity resembling the great evil himself. Let's wear the whole outfit. Let's have a little looky. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I mean, that's pretty creepy, isn't it? Look at that. I am number 1. Perfect. That's it. That's all we need. That's all we wanted. Good job, mate. I don't even need to save that one. Right, where do we go to next then? I guess we're going to start headed towards the various different towns to learn about the various different heroes. So let's start off by going to, I guess, Gerudo Town. Ooh la la, Link! You've changed your outfit. You've gone from looking like a scary Ganon monster into looking just like another Gerudo. So somewhere inside of this village, there is somebody who knows a bit more about the champion Urbosa, or Urbosa, whatever we like to call her. I just don't know who it would be. Do you reckon it would be somebody inside of like the main chambers? I feel like we should always go to like the main sort of corporate, sort of governmental building and see if there's somebody in here who wants to sort of share some tales and share some stories. Tell me about your Urbosa. Okay, let's have a look. After Naboris was tamed, we relocated Lady Urbosa's diary. Since you're here, I'll tell you something from it. Okay, perfect. Okay, Lady Urbosa had a beloved friend whom she thought the world of, the Queen of Hyrule. Such a big heart, our Lady Urbosa was admirable in every aspect of her life. Lady Urbosa's diary is in my room. Since she trusted you, I'm certain she wouldn't mind you reading it. Okay. Where is your room? Kind of forgotten. I'm guessing it's at the top of this building somewhere. Is it up here? Is this it? Yeah, this looks like a bedroom, doesn't it? Is that the one? Aha! Oh, no, wait. Chief's diary. Diary of Makila Riju. No, that's not the one. What about this one? Examine. Ah, Urbosa's diary. Perfect. Okay, my dear friend from afar came to visit Gerudo Town today. It is always a pleasure to see the Queen of Hyrule. She described her reason for coming as urgent. She wished for me to meet her newborn child. Her sweet daughter's name is Zelda. She has her mother's smile. I cannot help but cherish her already. I told her that Zelda is sure to grow up into a dignified and beautiful queen, just like her mother. My friend thanked me, but said that looks are fleeting, and instead she wishes for Zelda to be blessed with true happiness. The way she gazes upon her daughter, her little bird as she calls her, I have never seen such unconditional love. It's been a long while since we laid my dear friend, the Queen, to rest. I only now have the will to write again. It was so sudden, I still can't believe she's gone. All of my sweet memories of her keep running through my mind. Even now, I can hardly keep the tears at bay. Young Zelda kept her head high as she said her final goodbye to her mother at the funeral. She carried herself as a true princess, but I can sense the deep grief she is hiding within. I worry for her. I made a voyage to visit Hyrule. After speaking with the king, I saw Zelda for the first time in a year. In truth, it was my concern for her that brought me there. The king allowed me to keep her company as she went to the spring for her training. There, Zelda prayed and prayed in the spring's icy waters until the sun set. I told her many times to stop, but she wouldn't listen. I eventually had to drag her out of the water. Zelda gazed at me for the longest time with heartbreaking vulnerability. Eventually, in a tiny voice, she told me of the pressure and panic she feels not being able to fulfill her sacred duty. She whispered over and over, "Why can I not do as the royal daughter of the past have done? What's wrong with me?" All I could do was hold her close and listen. I pray that it's enough. Emissaries from Hyrule came to see me today. That was a weird inflection, wasn't it? They informed me that I have been chosen to pilot the Divine Beast. My people are uneasy about it. They tell me such a dangerous task is not fitting for the chief. I understand their fear. However, I intend to accept this task. Calamity Ganon's resurrection does not only threaten Hyrule, but the whole world. I refuse to sit idly by. Ganon is also closely associated with the Gerudo, an association I deeply resent. I believe Zelda will be here soon to receive my official answer. I'm excited to see her, as always. I attended the inauguration ceremony alongside the other champions who I share a fate with. Zelda, Rivali, Mipha, and Link are so young. They are Hyrule's future. Daruk and I hope to help them see that future. However, one thing that did trouble me was Zelda. She was being uncharacteristically cold towards Link. I can imagine why. I hear Link has been assigned as Zelda's guardian knight. I hope they find a way to get along. Link requested to meet with me today. He tells me Zelda exploited our law that restricts men from entering Gerudo Town to slip away from him. I told him of a trick that would allow him to get by the entrance, and he was able to get in. By then, however, Zelda was long gone. I promised to let him know if I saw her, so he reluctantly returned home. In a similar, yet distinct way, Link seemed to have trouble expressing himself. Perhaps the two can help each other. That is, if she ever gives him the chance. Today, I accompanied Zelda when she went to research Naboris. When the sun set, the poor, exhausted girl drifted to sleep. I sent word to Link, who showed up at Naboris faster than I expected. Although it is none of my business, I felt the least I could do to bridge their gap was to share some things about Zelda. The rest is up to them. God, this is long, isn't it? Bloody hell. I'm so happy to say that Zelda smiles much more often lately. It seems she and Link have finally learned to get along. I hope this will have a positive effect on her training. However, I'm concerned she may be running out of time. Whenever I hear monsters attack the kingdom, my concern grows. All I can do is pray that Zelda, my little bird, has enough time. I do not pray to the goddesses, but to her mother, my dearest friend. How I miss her. Oh, bless her. It's a shame we never got a name for Zelda's mum. Because obviously we have the name of the king. I think we have his surname. I don't know if we have his forename, but there you go. That's a little bit of a backstory on Zelda and Urbosa. So I think next, let's head on over to Rito Village. And we can go have a little chinwag with whoever's got the information regarding Revali. And I know that this stuff probably won't interest many people, but it's just something nice to cover, and if you don't want to read it for yourselves, you can just sort of sit back and enjoy the little stories. And then we'll make our way, obviously, to Hateno Village, where we're going to put the picture up on the wall, and that will be the conclusion of this Let's Play. I can't, say thank you enough. This Let's Play has been very, very, very long. It's been segmented with all of the DLC, but it has been a phenomenal year and a really, really passionate Let's Play of mine. And I just love how involved everybody's gotten and how much you've helped me with certain puzzles or certain encounters, and how much all of you have noticed the work that's gone into it in terms of me doing sound design and making sure everything sounds just right and having little voice effects on certain characters and stuff like that. It definitely makes me feel good when I notice those details not going amiss. So yeah, I just thought I'd get a little bit mushy for a second. Say thank you for that. I almost fell to my death. Right, if I wanted to read a special journal, where would I find it, old man? Oh, champion descendant! I'm happy to answer anything. You're curious about Master Revali? What perfect timing! We recently found the diary of Revali. We were all excited to locate such a personal item of the champion's. However, not just anyone has the right to read something of that nature. That is why I left Tiba in charge of it, since he so admires Revali. Okay. Oh, is this it over here? Aha! Read the diary of Revali, the Rito legend. Here we go. Okay. So, I won another archery competition today. As one would expect, the village can't stop talking about my winning streak. In short order, I've managed to break all of the previous records and set an insurmountably high bar. Everywhere I go, I receive praise and affirmations that I'm the pride of the Rito. I could get used to this. The elder asked me what I would like as my prize for my achievements. I told him I wish for an archery training ground. If I'm able to keep this up, I need somewhere to train at varying elevations. I'm hoping to master a new move I've dreamed up. I keep pushing my archery skills to the limit. My dive is ideal, but the ensuing ascent is not as smooth as I wish it was. I must return to the flight range again tomorrow. There, I will become stronger, better. I won't rest until I succeed. The Rito children look up to me. I hear they wish to start training at the flight range too. Perhaps it's not a bad idea to allow everyone to use my training space. These are dangerous times after all. Tomorrow I will try a new strategy I've been devising to control the updraft. I refuse to believe it's impossible. There is a persistent rumor in town that Calamity Ganon's resurrection is imminent. It can't be true. Right? A few years ago, scientists dug up an old, ancient mechanical beast called Meadow. It was supposedly used to fight Ganon. Hyrule's royal family is in search of someone to pilot the beast. They say to do so requires something beyond skill. They say one's soul must contain an incredible sacred power for a divine beast to recognize them as master. They should have just asked me by name. To control the divine beast and defeat the Calamity would finally allow me to prove myself to the world. Hyrule's princess stopped dawdling and asked me to pilot the divine beast. I asked what our plan is. I wish I hadn't. It is completely absurd. The divine beasts are little more than backup for some Hylian knight who has the honor of fighting Calamity Ganon. Me? A sidekick? I thought of declining, but then she looked at me dead in the eye and held my gaze as she said, "We must protect the precious life of this land from Calamity's grasp, at all costs. Hyrule needs you, Revali." It was so corny, I almost died, but I won't soon forget the look in her eyes. She meant it with all of her heart. I thought Hylians only thought of themselves, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. I'm going to accept, of course, but out of self-respect, I'm going to let her sweat it out a bit longer. Oh my god, this guy, man, I swear. Hyrule's princess is coming by to ask for my answer tomorrow. She will surely become overcome with joy when I accept, and her timing is exceptional. I'm close. So close to mastering my new move, and showing everyone what I'm capable of. When they see it, they'll know without a doubt, They'll know without a doubt it should be me fighting Calamity Ganon instead of that pathetic knight. Hey, come on now. I can see it now. The king, the princess, and the knight, all on their knees, begging me to defeat Ganon for them. They'll say, "Oh, please, Master Revali, please use your otherworldly skills and intellect to defeat Calamity Ganon." I look forward to that day. I journeyed to Hyrule Castle for an inauguration ceremony. I now bear the grand title of Champion. Meaningless pomp, if you ask me. If true strength relied on only title and uniform, everyone would be a champion. I do like the blue scarf, though. That annoyingly silent knight was as emotionless as usual. I can never tell what's on his mind. Likely nothing at all, to be honest. Somehow, I can't help but believe the stories about him beating adult knights in swordplay when he was only a child. Still, he doesn't stand a chance against me. There's no one alive who can keep up with my aerial combat. That reminds me, it's about time I came up with a fitting name for that new move I created. What kind of name would be worthy? Revali something. Tornado? Whirlwind? Masterpiece? The princess came to the village on official business, along with her shadow, that insufferable knight. I tried to talk to him while the princess met with the elder, but he was his usual quiet self. Why did people like him so? I also gave him the privilege of seeing me perform Revali's Gale. Nothing! No reaction at all to my impressive feat. I showed it to him even knowing there was a chance of failure, since it's still so new. He must truly be slow-witted. I tried to provoke him into facing me, but to no avail. It's like talking to a stone. Our interactions were a waste of time, so I flew off to find solace with Mado. What's wrong with that guy? Daruk informed me that they have been asked to escort the Princess of Lanayru. We're to see the princess off at dawn at the mountain's base and meet her there when she returns at sunset. Must I participate in this nonsense? No. I still remember that look on the princess's face when she asked me to pilot the divine beast. She was not only determined, she seemed desperate. She's aware she can't fulfill her sacred duties, and anyone can see how it weighs on her. It's difficult for me to comprehend the troubles of the talentless, but I'm trying. It's not that I dislike the princess. She tries her hardest, but it's simply not good enough. No, I don't think I can spare the time to send her off in the morning, but perhaps I'll fly over to greet her at sunset. Perhaps that alleged sealing power will show her some mercy and finally awaken this time. Oh my god. He is just a nasty piece of work, isn't he? He's just right up his own. Do not like Revali. Not one bit. Right, let's do these continuing in the order that we did them before. I feel like we did Lanayru before we did the Goron City one, didn't we? So let's quickly have a little wander over to the Zora domain and find out who holds the diary over there. These are taking a lot longer to read than I thought, but I'm actually really enjoying it. really, really like it. I feel like they should have wet floor signs everywhere around here. Can we just have like an ungodly amount of yellow cones or like yellow triangles just sat over the entirety of this place? I feel like for any Highlands that come around, they're not going to be expecting this. They're going to be slipping and sliding everywhere. They're all getting excited about Prince Sidon. I am not quite at the throne room yet. My bad. Somewhere up here is going to be what we're looking for. There's Prince Sidon, I think. Is that him? Oh yeah, look, there he is. Do you have what we're looking for? Oh my god. I never realised how tiny we are in comparison to him. Wow. Alright, fair enough. Let's have a look. Do you have information that we're looking for? No, I'm talking about shock arrows and loads of other stuff. Tell me about Mifa. Here we go. So, speak of his sister. That's fine. And then you had nothing else for us. Let's try the king. Hey up, King Dorafan. Let's have a look. Have you got any information regarding Mifa's diary? I met her spirit. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about all this.
Her spirit? So that means Mifa really is... Did she say anything to you?
Well, she told me I could read her diary. Seems very peculiar to tell me, but she did.
Oh, I see. My dear Mifa, I simply cannot believe it. There was nothing I could do to save her. Still, Mifa fulfilled her heroic destiny, or duty, whichever you prefer to say, as champion, and she will never be alone. It is my duty as her father to watch over her even now. She really loved you, you know, Link. There is no mistaking that even now, she is overjoyed to be able to help you.
Should I say we are united now? That sounds nice.
Thank you for saying so. I truly appreciate it. If you ever run into trouble, let me know.
Alright, tell me about Mifa.
Oh, yes, of course. You wish to hear about our dear Mifa. I'm sure it would bring her peace to know she is on your mind. Mifa was always kind from the day she was born. Blah, blah, blah.
A diary. Here we go. Zora Princess fallen in love with a Hylian swordsman. Who has it? Where is it? Where is it hiding? Was found just recently. Its discovery brought me much joy. It is on the table over there. Brilliant. it's not that hard to figure out. Where is it? Where's the table? Right. Oh, there it is. Brilliant stuff. I've got to skip that whole encounter. Right. Mifa's diary. Page 1. At the request of Hyrule's king, a group of outsiders came to greet us at the domain. One of them was a Hylian child of only about 4 years of age. His name was Link. He made quite a first impression. He was curious and full of energy, with a ready smile. Are all Hylian children that way? One thing that surely set him apart was his swordsmanship, which I hear is exceptional. He has even bested adults. He must be somewhat reckless, however, as he was covered in bruises. Wishing to be helpful, I healed his wounds for him. It must have been his first time seeing healing magic, as he looked up at me with big round eyes. It was adorable. So wait, what was the age gap between Mifa and Link? What's that all about? A divine beast was excavated from Zora's domain. This one is called Varuta. The first time I laid eyes on Ruta, I was surprised by how cute it was. It was so big and round with a long, awkward nose. According to the Sheikah who found Ruta, divine beasts require someone worthy to control them. It's fun to imagine someone piloting this enormous beast in the past. I wonder who will have the honour next. Link came to visit the domain. It feels like forever since he was last here. He no longer resembles the child I first met. He's now an accomplished knight and keeper of the sword that seals the darkness. I'm so proud. However, he hardly speaks anymore, and smiles even more rarely. He's still the kind soul I knew, but something's changed. I asked him if something had happened, and if something was wrong. He merely shook his head. Perhaps it's his newly acquired height, but I feel he's ever looking past me, into the distance beyond. The Princess of Hyrule paid a special visit to the domain. She asked me if I would agree to pilot a divine beast. She told me she needs me to help face the calamity. My heart knew at once what to do. I agreed without hesitation. Calamity Ganon must not be resurrected. If he is, there's no way to ensure the safety of our people, or of anyone. I do not know what will happen. All I know is that there is anything I can do to help, I must try. I must protect Hyrule. There's also that the divine beasts are meant to assist the chosen hero when faces Ganon. In this way, I can help Link. Link came to visit me today. It had been ages. I told him the Lionel of the Ploymus mountain, there we go, has been terrorizing everybody lately. When I said that, he started walking toward the mountain without a word. Spellbound, I followed him there. When he was almost there, or when we were almost there, he told me to turn back. He insisted he would be fine on his own. I stubbornly stayed. While I argued, the Lionel attacked us from behind. I was sure we would meet our end. How silly of me to doubt. With a sure hand and a fierce gleam in his eye, Link unsheathed the sword that seals the darkness and defeated our foe. His swordsmanship was swift and graceful. I was fascinated by the beauty of his movements. Though I should have been terrified. I could not help but feel safe in the presence of my dear friend. His kindness and determination to help those in need, his strength and his skill, my heart's drawn to his. I am doomed. The last beautiful move Link performed on the mountain is called a spin attack. Perhaps I will attempt it with my spear. A father has finally given his blessing for me to pilot the divine beast. The threat of the calamity can no longer be ignored. Father said the Zora must play their part. He seemed on the brink of tears when he made me promise to return unharmed. My eyes burned with tears as well. so I simply nodded. Segin could hardly look at me. Muzu left partway through. I feel awful for putting them through this, but I must do what I can to help Link. I can never forgive myself otherwise. Speaking of Link, I've at last finished gathering the materials for the armour. I shall start making it at once. Today was the inauguration ceremony at Hyrule Castle. It was an honour to take part. However, honestly, I don't remember much about it, because only something unforgettable happened afterwards. I experienced something wondrous, a beautiful moment in time I shall treasure forever. I'm grateful to the princess for agreeing to my request, and to Daruk for, well, bringing me closer to Link. Oh, did I hear something that shocked me enough to almost overshadow that happy moment? Link has been chosen to guard the princess wherever she goes. They shall be spending much time together. Oh dear, she's feeling like she's going to miss out here. I finally completed the special armour for Link. I'm confident it will fit him perfectly. He's coming to the domain soon. I hope to give him the gift when I see him, but should I really go through with it? According to the old legend, long ago, a Zora princess fell in love with a Hylian swordsman. Perhaps there is hope. This will be a rare occasion that Link is not accompanying the princess. We should have some time to ourselves. Oh, I have an idea. At sunset, I shall ride upon Ruta with Link. Zora, princess of the past, please, lend me your courage. Oh, bless her. I knew that one was going to be adorable and cutesy from the start. We all knew it was going to be like that. Right, it is time for the final one, the Diary of Daruk. Oh, so the old man's just told me that Yunobo is hanging out at the top of the entrance. So he's going to be just above there somewhere. And by the way, I'm not going to do the Daruk voice for the entirety of the diary. Even on a good day, I couldn't do that. It would just hurt too much. But I'm a little bit sick at the moment. So with my throat already feeling like it's on fire, I think I'd rather not do it for a solid 5 minutes or so. Right, Yunobo. Hey, mate. So let's have a look. Do you know where the diary is? Tell me about Daruk. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, here we go. I found Lord Daruk's training journal. He must have been a big eater. He sure talks about delicious rocks a bunch. Okay. Don't have an appetite yourself. So whereabouts is it? What was that? You found it when you were cleaning out the abandoned North mine where we met. The journal is at my house now. Goro. Oh, God. Which one's your house? Oh, wait. Is it this one up here, maybe? This is like another mine entrance. House sort of thing. See any books knocking about. Oh, is that it? Yeah, Daruk's training journal. Okay, here we go. Page number 1, final diary. I'm going to start writing in this diary thing. Starting now. A diary. Maybe I'll call it my training journal. They say all you got to do is write down stuff that happens. Us Gorons prefer the simple life, so I hope simple stuff counts. Let's see. For today's journal entry, what should I write about? Oh, I know. I had some rock roast from the peak of Death Mountain. It was delicious. I think I'll eat more of it soon. I talked to some Hylians at the base of the mountain. All anyone wants to talk about these days is Calamity Ganon this, Calamity Ganon that. Reminds me of when those tiny Sheikah came to Death Mountain a few years ago to dig up the Divine Beast or whatever. The Hylians were saying that the beast thing is a weapon. Someone will need to learn how to control it. Back in the good old days, Gorons didn't worry about relics. We couldn't eat. Now I'm hungry. Maybe I'll track down a prime rock roast for one of my dinners tonight. One of his dinners, oh my god, it's like a hobbit. Today I saw someone being attacked when I was out looking for lunch rocks at the peak. He was a little tiny guy, so I rushed down the mountain to help him. I was shocked to find he was handy with a sword. By the time I rolled his way, he'd already taken out all of the monsters. I couldn't help but admire his Goron-like strength. I believe that must be us. While I was distracted, a monster almost got the jump on me. He stopped it. The Great Daruk, saved by a tiny Hylian. I must have had a dopey look on my face when that happened. Hope he didn't notice. That little Hylian from before, he's named Link. He's got a respectable appetite, loves to eat meat, fruit, vegetables, all things that a decent person wouldn't dream of eating. Link will cook up and eat just about anything. I offered him some grade A rock roast to help refine his palate, but he didn't want it. I asked him how it tasted, and he liked it so much he was speechless. Oh, okay. I don't think he actually liked it. I added those words in there, thinking that's where the story was going. I knew Hylians could eat rock. Oh, what? I knew Hylians could eat rocks too. Eating isn't the only thing Link and I have in common. The little guy's also incredibly strong. He said sometimes when he focuses, it feels like time slows down. I really like that guy. He's the type of guy you can trust to have your back and also have a nice hearty meal with. Yep, that settles it. From now on, Link is an official brother. Hyrule's little princess came to Goron City and asked me to pilot the divine beasts. I said yes. The great Daruk never turns down someone in need. When I said I would be happy, the princess seemed really happy. There will be 4 champions to control 4 divine beasts, and 1 swordman to take on Ganon. Including the princess, our anti-Ganon team is 6 strong, made up of all different kinds of people. This is the makings of an epic feast. I got the ball rolling by giving the princess my best rock roast. She said thanks, but I think she was holding back a grimace. Must have had something foul on her mind. I'm a champion now. Feels good, bro. I hadn't talked with Link in a while, so seeing him at the inauguration ceremony was nice. It was a good day. Oh, word has it that Link has been chosen as Zelda's appointed knight. I can't think of a better brother for the job. I hear one of the ancient machine things went nuts during some test and shot out deadly beams. With true Goron spirit, Link grabbed a pot lid from the ground and deflected the blast. He nailed the thing in its weak spot and saved the day. His bravery caught the king's eye, and not long after that, he was appointed the guard for Zelda. I'd expect nothing less from the little guy. I've been chosen to pilot Redania, but I was having trouble controlling it. I was the only champion who was struggling. I asked Link for advice, but he just shoved me into the Divine Beast so I could explore it aimlessly all day. I can't explain it, but by the end of the day, I was able to control Redania just how I wanted to. I guess experience is the best teacher. Little guy's strength must have come from working hard and never giving up. Good lesson, brother. As thanks, I'm going to treat him to some gourmet sirloin rock. Oh no, I didn't finish it. Oh no, I'm going to tap through him again. I pressed B by accident. All my Hylian brother seems to do these days is watch over the tiny princess while she does her research. It looks like tough work, but the princess seems a lot happier and talks more since she's been doing it, so it must be okay. I hear the little guy finally opened up about his troubles to the princess while they were shoveling food. Surprisingly, she opened up right back. She said something princessy like, "I guess we're the same, you and I." Sounds heavy. They must be bonding over their food preferences. That'll do it, alright. Speaking of opening up, all this journal writing has made me realise something about myself. Writing makes me hungry. What a final note for him to end it on. Good lord. Right, time to finish this Let's Play, everybody. Let's teleport ourselves all the way back over to our home in not Kakariko Village, Hateno Village. Here it is, right by the Mayam Agana Shrine. So we're going to go into our home, put the picture upstairs, find out what happens, and that'll be it. 100 episodes, hours upon hours upon hours of gameplay and commentary and voices and challenges and fights and dungeons and puzzles and everything, all coming to a close. Good God, what a game, what a year. And you know what? I think it would only be appropriate to be wearing the Tunic of the Wild, so let's get all these pieces on. No DLC armor, no weapons, no nothing. Just one guy, his green outfit, and his blonde locks. That's all we need for this. Okay, so upstairs here, is there somewhere around here we can put the painting? Ah, yeah, look, there we go. This seems like a good spot for the picture you got from Cass. Would you like to display the picture? Yes. Well, there it is, everybody. Who the hell closed my door? That's creepy. Hello? I told you, no trick-or-treaters. I don't want to buy your weird Hoover thing that's battery operated. I like a mains cord, thank you very much. Ah, man. Anyway, that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching 100 episodes of this game. I don't know why anybody's still sticking around. I have been stress-inducing to watch at the very least at times. I'm well aware of that, but I can't help it. It's just the way I like to do things. But anyway, have an awesome one. Keep an eye out for brand new games coming in the new year. Turns out Ni no Kuni 2, The Revenant Kingdom, has been delayed from January until March, which I'm absolutely gutted about, but fingers crossed it won't get delayed a second time. I reckon they won't move it again, so I think it's in late March that game is releasing. I will see you all then for that, and between then and now, I'm sure another game will crop up and we'll play that. But once more, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ra.